Making money does not always mean making a profit. Gross earnings minus the 72.5 cents per mile 2026 IRS standard mileage rate equals taxable wages for time or an untaxable loss for time and mileage equity. There's no profit for 72.5 cents per mile or less, and therefore no tax, which is a clear sign of misclassification when companies underpay their unsuspecting workers to steal from them. $1 a mile is the going rate commonly shared in forums. $1 a mile after expense is minimum wage or less in most markets. So what is fair? $14.50 taxable profit for 60 miles is unacceptable when the IRS standard mileage rate is $43.50 for 60 miles. It triples, like the mileage. So this means the taxable profit for time after mileage expense must be greater than or equal to the IRS standard mileage rate. Using the federal minimum wage of $7.25 an hour, 20 miles an hour or 3 minutes a mile average would pay 2 times minimum wage, and 60 miles or a minute a mile average would pay 6 times minimum wage. Bottom dollar USA, $7.25 markets. Driver workers, employees, or independent contractors should be driving for no less than the equivalent of the standard mileage rate plus 2 times minimum wage. But how far is $14.50 good for? 20 miles? We have to compare standard mileage. Profit for time must be equal to or more than the standard deduction. The solution? Triple the fare, also known as the wage or profit. Speed and dollars per minute or hour correlate. 2 times minimum wage up to 3 minutes per mile divided by 60 minutes per hour plus the IRS standard mileage rate. This isn't complicated, it just hasn't gone viral yet. If the Internal Revenue Service says it costs 72.5 cents per mile to operate, then anything at or below that isn't income, it's a loss. And if you're working for loss, then you're not being paid, you're being used. $1 per mile isn't profit. It's survival at best and exploitation at worst. We've done the math, we've shown the truth. Now it's time to fix it. Fair pay means mileage is covered, time is paid, and profit is real. That means fare control in the hands of drivers, not corporations. No more guessing, hidden pay cuts, or working longer to just stay afloat. We're building something different, an app by drivers for drivers where the numbers finally make sense. So if you're tired of being underpaid, if you're done being misclassified, and if you're ready to take control, join us, because fair pay isn't a bonus, it's the standard.